Oh, welcome. Where am I? I'm not on the screen. There I am. Hello, it's Thursday. Good to have you. Ooh, Liz and Scroll, you guys are peeking out of my 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 background right now. We're just gonna go straight here because we have 8 awesome guests this evening. I'm gonna introduce them in just a second. Um, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're doing better now. It's what is today? Thursday, August 26th? Is it 26th? I don't keep track of time anymore.
Yeah.
This is episode 23. Thank you for joining us this fine Thursday evening. Once again, we are on Twitch exclusively for the TYCAST since episode 21. So thank you for joining us live. Thank you for watching on the YouTube VOD channel. Thank you for listening on Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you are obtaining this content from. I appreciate it. Our panelists appreciate it. Be sure to follow all of our panelists. The links are in either the description or in the chat. Just a reminder before we get into it, next week is our video game book club of like our review session of Donkey Kong Country, because we've all been, well, most of us have been playing it. And so that's next week. At the end of tonight's episode, I'm announcing all the nominations that we're gonna spin the wheel next week for, so you can see what the next book club game is going to be. So stick around to the end of the show. That's when we're going to do it. Also, if you have a comment, we'll read the comments at the end of the show. Just go to tynology.com/comment or use the comment command in Twitch to get that link. So thank you guys for being here. We're going to start with Russ at Krasniesel. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, always. Keezus at Keezus. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good, everyone. Hello, hello.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
And your new background.
Thank you for that as well.
Kenny at Kenway. First timer.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
How you
Looking
doing?
forward to this. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Liz
Should be
at
exciting.
Liz at Liz Gaines EXP. How you been?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. Max at Monado Max. Once again, back for 23 in a row. How you doing, bud?
23 in a row. I'm doing great. I was going to say I've been packing, which I've been saying that the last 2 episodes. So I have nothing unique to say like I usually do every week, other than I'm still packing, and I'll still be packing next week.
Nice. It'll all be done soon. It'll all be done soon.
Yes.
Nettie at Nettie Dorco. Good to have you back. How you been?
Good. I had a great day today until I hopped on Pokemon Unite. That's a whole new different story.
Yeah. Were you playing with Sally?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's funny. Idea. She was like, I just wanted to play games.
Was it that bad? I only caught one round.
So stressful.
Speaking of Sally at Retro Arcade Party, thanks for the raid, by the way. You streamed into the episode. Some obviously not very enjoyable Pokemon Unite.
Okay, I wanted to play for fun, and they're all like, "You go here, you go here. What are you doing there? Get down! What are you doing, Sally?"
Oh, it was like a military mission.
Like, chill.
Top! Someone's in the middle.
I was trying to be nice. So.
Liz's famous last words.
No, she's nice.
Thanks for the raid. Thanks for joining, Sally. It's good to have you always. Brittany at Skrillerwolf. Good to have you back. How have you been?
Thank you. I've been busy, super busy between work and everything else.
Yeah, I totally feel you. I was slammed today, so thanks for cutting out the time to be here. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
So let's get into our pickups and what we've been playing this week. Russ, what did you pick up and what have you been playing?
I picked up absolutely nothing this week. I've been playing Halo 3 with you, Aaron, and Luke, and I've mostly been playing Hades. I still have not beat a run yet. I got really close yesterday.
Did you get to
I got-
Hades?
I got right before him. I
okay.
cleared out. How many rooms are in that last one? 5, 6. I cleared out all but 1.
6, yeah.
And I died in the last set of rooms.
Bummer.
Stupid poison.
Yeah, the poison sucks at that part. I learned to save my gold at the end. I feel like it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Keezus, what have you been playing? Did you pick anything up?
Technically, since it's my first time using Super Nintendo on the Switch, I picked up that, and Donkey Kong Country is what I've been playing.
Welcome to the video game book club.
That's the story.
Are you not enjoying it as much as some other panelists have been?
I'm almost done.
Nice,
but
nice.
I'm getting through it.
Nice.
That's all I can say is I'm getting through it.
Nice. Kenny, what about you? What have you been playing? Any recent pickups?
I just started back in with Horizon Zero Dawn. It's one I've played before, but at this point I consider it a new playthrough because it's been long enough that I don't remember the whole story.
Sure.
So yeah, between that and just practicing a lot of Dead by Daylight recently because I haven't played that game much before and up until now. So
yeah, definitely. I just realized I forgot to start recording.
Oof.
We're good though. It's okay.
We got the important stuff.
Yeah. Liz, what about you? Any pickups recently, or what have you been playing?
Not any new pickups. I'm still playing Pokemon Unite and Dead by Daylight. I did start playing Dragon Quest XI though, so I'm like 4 hours in.
Nice.
And really enjoying that.
Have you played that before?
It's my first time playing it.
Nice.
I've played a ton of other Dragon Quest games, but I wanted to kind of like beat some other games before jumping into this one, but finally did.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Max, what about you?
So I don't have any really gaming pickups. I got more stuff for my gaming desktop, if we want to count that for pickups.
Sure.
I got a cool keyboard. I picked up 2 monitors, and that's about it. I still got to get a mouse, and then I'm ready to go. I'm about to be like all of you guys with the desktops. I can't wait. I can't wait to throw away this crappy laptop I've been using. I'm going to be so happy. And I'll film me breaking the laptop. I'm going to be so happy. In terms of games I've been playing, I have unfortunate news. Last week I said next time you'd be hearing from me, I would be beating Skyward Sword HD.
You did say that.
That did not happen. That did not happen, but we are extremely close to beating Skyward Sword HD. So, next week, if I'm here next week, you will hear from me beating Skyward Sword HD and then Dead by Daylight. Those are the 2 games I've been playing all week because I'm really trying to beat Skyward Sword. I'm so sorry I let everyone down.
I'm so disappointed in you, Max. I've played like 2 hours of Skyward Sword, so I am no one to speak on that. Nettie, what about you?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I finally got the Little Nightmares DLCs because I told myself I wouldn't get it until I finished Little Nightmares, and I finished it this week. And I feel like I missed out on so much because that game is absolutely beautiful. And then I've also beat There Is No Game and Trine 4, and I'm working on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So I'm almost done with it.
You've been
though.
streaming like all of those, right? I feel like I've seen
I have
like bits and pieces of each of those streams. Wow.
Yeah.
You move through games quick. That's why you have that backloggery like on live. I feel like that's your motivation.
Me.
Yeah.
It is my motivation.
Nettie plays so many other games off stream that I'm upset.
Really?
Yes. I see her log into Steam and it says Nettie Dorgo's playing some random game. And I'm like, I know that game. I wish I could see it, but at least Nettie's playing it.
You see, Keys is I can't stream quiet games. I'm telling you, I can't. Because it's
funny.
like silence, and with Little Nightmares, like I'm happy I played it off stream because like I was like so engaged with the story. If I had streamed it, I'd be talking the entire time and not know anything about the story.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. I saw you load up Sea of Solitude. That's when I'm like, completely silent game. Completely silent game. So I understand Eddie not wanting to talk to that one. And I'm just like, I wish I could see it.
Why don't you just put it on YouTube at least?
Do you guys want that much of me? Jesus! I so love. Holy crap!
Obsessed with Nettie.
YouTube.com/NegDorko.
You're playing all these games we're missing out on.
Sally, what about you?
We'll ignore Pokemon Unite. I'm still playing Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword, and I got this cool controller. That's a Breath of the Wild controller.
Oh, I saw you post that.
It's really cool. Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
really nice. I beat Bastion and recently beat Lego Jurassic World, and so I just recently started playing Mario and Rabbids, which I never played before. So I'm starting that.
Just got that.
Oh, still
That is
sealed.
such a good
I have
game.
it. I have it digitally too, so
Oh, okay.
I might keep it.
I've been really
You are
debating
forgiven.
too.
Yeah.
It's such a good game. You guys are
It's a
gonna have
good
so much
game.
fun with it.
Huh.
Did you get it from the $10 Best Buy?
Yep, that's the only reason I got it. I already had it digitally, which I bought digitally for like $13 or $14 something. So I was like, it's $10. I'll buy it. I got that last week. I got a bunch of $10 Best Buy deals. But Brittany, what about you?
So I don't have any pickups unless you count. I got another Vita. I just
You got
wanted the
another Vita?
case that I just wanted the case that came with it to use for one of my other Vitas. So I got it, and I'm probably just gonna like trade it or sell it or something. But I just wanted the case. So but other than that, like I've just been playing games. I haven't really picked up anything else. So I've been playing The Last of Us 2, and then I've been playing Pokemon Unite off stream.
Nice, awesome. I wasn't sure if you were still playing Pokemon Unite. I haven't been playing Pokemon Unite. I really enjoyed it when I was playing it.
It's saving
Don't do
years
it.
of your life.
I know.
Trust me.
Do it.
I have enough.
Don't do it.
I have enough stress in my life right now. My only pickup was I got Mortal Kombat 11 for PS4 for the $10 Best Buy deal. That was my only pickup. Other than that, we've been playing a lot of Halo 3, and I'm kind of like back on the Halo train, and I haven't been for like 15 years probably. So
Halo's tight.
that's been a lot of fun. Also, I was streaming it, and I was screaming obscenities while I was doing it, which is rare for me. So I know something.
You're turning into me.
I know. I'm taking after Sally. Soon I'll get my own little sizzle reel on my Twitch of me just saying the F word and balls. And then I've also been playing Hades, which I still haven't completed a run. I've reached Hades 3 times and died. But every time I take like a 5 to 7 day break every time, and then I have to start all over. And then I streamed a little bit of Psychonauts 2. I forgot about that, the beginning of it, which is fun. It's not really my style of game, but it's entertaining so far. And then some Rocket League and some Dead by Daylight. I don't know, whatever I was on. I actually already forgot. I did play some solitaire on stream by request. I won like every round too. I don't know if I was like
good stuff.
I don't know. The first round was 1 card on deck instead of 3 cards, so that I'll take that one. But I think I played 3 rounds total, 3 hands or whatever you'd call it. But yeah, that was a good week. Let's talk about games that you like that no one else likes, or consequently games that you hate that everyone else likes, which I had as 2 separate topics. And then Sally, you're like, what about, because they kind of go hand in hand. So I was like,
do.
fair enough, yes, we should talk about both. And so thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, I don't want to just keep going round and round. Does anyone want to jump in and like volunteer as tribute to?
I'll start.
Oh, go
Kenny
for
will
it.
start because he's the first.
Kenny,
I
you're
was gonna say
you're fresh meat.
All right.
Kenny, go for it.
I actually have an answer for both. The one that I'd say that I love that I know a lot of people hate would probably be Celeste. I don't know how many of y'all have played Celeste before.
Celeste is so beautiful, though.
I've
It's
heard nothing
beautiful,
but
but
great
people
things.
hate the gameplay.
Really?
There's assist mode.
There is
Wait,
assist mode.
you're saying you love it or hate it?
I love Celeste because it's very challenging. It's very pretty. Really, really amazing platformer with an incredible story, but it gets increasingly more brutal as you get through the game. Having to like be very careful about every movement that you make, and even doing some stuff that involves like your character kind of suffers exhaustion after going a certain distance without touching a flat surface for more than a second. And so you have to like do some really quick maneuvering to try and like climb up walls and get around them and stuff. It can be insanely difficult. And so that would be the one that I would say is probably my one of my loved games that I know there is a significant number of people who do not care for how insanely hard it gets. And then for the flip side of that, something that I know that there's a huge fan base for that I absolutely hate, and I don't really have anything to say beyond the title, is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Great game.
Understandable.
series.
I have one for him. He doesn't like Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I thought you were gonna say Fortnite.
Throw me under the bus. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't say Fortnite.
I'd say Fortnite too.
Because I dog on Fortnite a lot, and it's really from a very biased perspective. Like for me, the reason that I'm not a fan of Fortnite is because I have a lot of friends who have younger kids and stuff that got into Fortnite pretty early on in their video game lives, and I've seen how much other kids make fun of kids for things like Fortnite. Not to get too serious on it, but like that's something that kind of really made me not even want to try Fortnite. I eventually did. I'll relent. I tried it, but I've seen like just too much bullying surrounding the game that I steered clear of it for the longest time. So
Fortnite's ridiculous now. Fortnite bigger than MCU. Fortnite bigger than Smash Bros. Now. What is happening?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I still think it's crazy that Ariana Grande has been in Fortnite and has also been in Final Fantasy. So she's connected to Marvel, DC, and Kingdom Hearts.
Wow.
He's a queen.
Oh yeah,
He is.
Liz, you are a big Ariana fan.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful concert. I'm just gonna say that.
I didn't get to
was
see it.
absolutely beautiful.
I didn't get to see you either.
I like her though. She's cool.
yeah, I missed it. Obviously.
Who wants to go next? I'm leaving it up to you guys this week.
I don't know why people like Pokemon Unite. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I was gonna say
A
that.
little ironic. I don't know.
Just went for it. No big deal.
I hate it.
Hate it.
I think it's a love-hate thing, honestly.
Hey,
It's almost like
Liz
challenge.
lying. Come on. Now.
No, every
You guys
day
love it.
I'm like, I really want to play Pokemon Unite, and I get on it, and then I'm just like, oh, I hate this game. But I can't.
I can't stop playing it. Yeah.
I don't hate the game. I hate the rank I'm in.
That's an issue like throughout like with any of these like live service games, like in like the rank matching stuff. There's always issues with that. I feel like every game I played that has that.
Probably, but this
don't
is the
know.
worst. Because of how it ranks, I'm in veteran, which is literally dead center of like going all the way to masters, which is the final rank, and fucking beginners. So I get both queues, and it fucking sucks. And that's why I hate rank. Other than that, I love the game.
Is bad.
Love the game.
I don't think
Honestly, the
I've
rank
never
is a
played
little bad.
ranked. Yeah, I don't think I'm.
Honestly, you probably want to stay out of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've played enough even. Liz, what about a game that you really like that doesn't get enough love from everyone else?
I'm still going through my backlog right now. I'm trying to think of what.
No worries.
Come back to me.
Yeah. Who wants to jump in?
I'll go. All right.
Max.
So I'll start with the game I really hate. I'm so sorry, Skriller, in advance for what I'm about to say.
I know it. I feel it. I feel it too. I know what he's gonna say.
I absolutely hate Last of Us 2
Okay, never mind.
with a burning passion. And I just want to say, this comes across as somebody who is a major fan of the first game. The first game is my third favorite game of all time. I was very excited for the second one.
Do you think it's just relative to like, or is it is it relative to the first game, or is it like if the first game never existed, you would still hate this game?
That's a good question, actually. No, I would still hate this even if like the first didn't exist, because to me there's so many noticeable plot holes that I feel like no one is pointing out for some reason. I never see anyone talk about a lot of what this game's story did in the second game. There is so many things that don't make sense how it happened. I'm trying not to dig too much into spoilers because I know it is a more recent game, but I do want to say I know I hate the game because of the death. I knew that person was going to die. Like that was predicted for me, like ever since I knew a sequel was happening. So I'm not upset with the death. Just want to say that. But Last of Us 2, oh man, that's such a touchy topic for me because I spent almost $300 on that game, and it's one of my least favorite games of all time.
Did you buy the Ellie edition?
I did. I got so excited, and then I played the game, and I was like, I spent $300 on this. Yay!
I'm glad I like it because I bought the PS4 Pro. If I didn't like it, I'd be really upset.
Although I will say I'm really happy I still bought that special edition because I wanted an Ellie statue, and that statue is like perfect, awesome. It's completely awesome. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Last of Us 2. If anyone wants to ask me like later on, like when we're not on an episode, because I don't want to spoil, because like a lot of my points of why I hate the game are spoilers. So
sure. Okay, how about a game that you love that doesn't get enough love?
This one's gonna be another hot take, I think.
Damn it, Max.
I love Death Stranding. All right, Death Stranding.
You're making multiple enemies tonight.
I know. I know everyone's looking at me.
Oh no, I forgot. Rush, you don't like it either, right?
No, I hate it.
Okay, I always forget whether you hated it or loved it, and I realized too late. Go for it, Max. Sorry.
I think Death Stranding, if you can play the game to the very end, I understand why people hate it. This is one I can like actually understand. I understand why people like Last of Us 2 also. But I feel if you can go through the entire end of Death Stranding, it is one of the most beautiful endings in a video game, like just in pop culture history, to be honest with you. Especially if you look into more details of the ending, I think it's just one of the most beautiful things of all time. And especially with us being in a pandemic, I think this game like literally fitted perfect with what was happening around with the world, and it is going to be one of my favorite games of all time. And I can't wait for the director's cut, even though, I feel like that's going to be a little bit disappointing with what they're doing with the director's cut because it's making the game more easier for people. And well, if it lets people more play the game, then I guess it's fine. But big fan of Death Stranding, big fan of Norman Reedus, and yeah.
Nice. Wait, you love Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what. Sorry, I mixed it all up. I thought you were saying you hate Death Stranding,
He loves Last of Us 2 and he hates Death Stranding.
Yeah, I haven't played either game, so I.
Death Stranding isn't for everybody. Yeah, I can understand that, but if you can get past the first 3 chapters, I feel like you should give it another chance because it's like a whole different game.
Basically, he's saying if you can get past the first 80 hours, it's a whole different game.
So what you're saying is watch the ending on YouTube?
Watch the you could do that. You could look at some of the cutscenes, but the whole point, like, if there is a reason why they went with the gameplay that they did. It's boring for a reason, and I know that sounds stupid, but it's boring and it's meant to be that way.
Okay,
for the story.
I'm jumping in with one of mine because a lot of mine are kind of vague. They're kind of like a general sort of game, but I personally I don't like any long games. I can't think of a single game that's over like 13 hours that I like. 13 to maybe 18 hours, 20, unless it's some.
Just say it. You hate single player games.
I don't.
All of them.
I struggle hard with single player, long story based games. I have to force myself to play it, and there are bits and pieces. That I'm like, oh, this is amazing. It's like sandwiched with an hour on either side of. I feel like I should be doing something else with my time right now, like type of thing. Like, I feel like it's like I like to go. I play games to like be like mindless, and so if it's like something, I'll go on to other stuff. But I struggle with long single player specific games, with a handful of exceptions. I know that's a very, very hot take, especially with the crowd I'm in. So
yes, because that's like
come at me.
90% of games.
I don't
That's
know.
all games. How can you fall in love with a game without being absorbed into the story?
Oh man.
She loves story-based games for sure.
It's because she's in games. She's in the game design spectrum.
The amount of effort.
I'm like I get really weirdly like technical and strategic and like very like brain off type of thing. And so if like I have to read a lot, or if I have to like figure out like they start introducing new characters and everything like that. And also I like the whole like social aspect. If I can just like, you know, just switch off and drive a car around and hit a ball into a goal, like that's what gaming that's what triggers my like my happy place with gaming. I don't know, it's always been like that. But
That's one step away from being a mobile gamer only.
Do you read a lot?
Me?
Yeah.
I
like read books.
I do. Most of the time I opt for audiobooks to try to maximize the amount that I can consume. And like so like I'll put on audiobooks while I'm driving, like commuting and stuff like that. I rarely sit here and read a book though, because I'll last 10 minutes before I'm like, what can I be doing next type of thing. I usually, I don't know. I have a very anxious personality though. I'm always trying to, I'm always like if I'm not doing something, I'm wondering why I'm not doing something type of thing. I don't like, that's why I feel like that's why these like those types of mindless games, I can actually, it's one of the few, very, very few ways that I can just like switch my brain off and disconnect for a little bit. And not like if I'm gonna watch, if I want to engage in a story, usually I opt for film. Like I'm a filmmaker too, and so like that's kind of one of my mediums for choice for like storytelling, I guess. If I don't know, different
things where you have to take like little bits and pieces a day playing the game, because that's what I've learned, like with RPG games and really long games in general. Like I just play like 1 or 2 hours of it a day or every other day, and I'm like, okay, I'm like slowly getting there, because that's how I feel with like Dragon Ball right now. It's taking me forever to beat it, but I'm finally there. It took me like nearly three or 4 weeks to beat it, but we got there.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing with Dragon Quest. Some towns and stuff like give me motion sickness, so I can't play it for too long. So I'm just making like playing for like an hour or two.
That said, I don't play Fortnite. I back in like when in like the early 2000s, I was like, it would be so cool if they made a game like, because I was playing a lot of Battlefield 1942, the original, in college, and I was like, this is awesome, where there's like, there were up to 64 players and you'd all play each other and you could hop in vehicles and just like drive your plane like and jump out, parachute, and shoot someone with a rocket launcher. It was like a really cool experience. I was like, it'd be cool if they did like this like free for all type of like basically battle royale, but I didn't know that's what it was at the time. And then Fortnite came out, and I was like, oh, they did that thing that I like. I mean, obviously it was like 10 or 20, like 15 years later. It was like they did that thing that I thought was a good idea back in the day, but it wasn't. I don't know. I tried Fortnite when it came out, and I was like, not for me. I didn't like the building. I didn't like the like you have to shoot someone 45 times to kill them unless you have the right weapon. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
I have some examples. I know people really like the Mario and Luigi games, but I always got bored while playing them, and not all of them. I like the Bowser's Inside Story one, but the rest I just felt like were really gimmicky. I just kind of I don't know. I felt like they were a little tedious. And a lot of people didn't like Super Paper Mario, and I really liked that one.
I love that one.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah. I think people didn't like it because there's a lot of dialogue, maybe a lot of reading to do. But yeah, it's cute. I liked it.
I would totally
You're
jump
talking about
in.
Origami King?
What?
Origami King?
Are we talking about the
new one?
Paper Mario Origami King?
No, Super Paper Mario.
That was the Wii, right?
Okay.
The one on the Wii.
Yeah.
It's like the 3D one where you can like turn the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they made a game like Super Mario RPG was like the turn-based combat in like little like parties and everything, I would totally get on that. But the fact that they keep changing the combat system to like weird different things, like there's two RPGs that I have played through entirely: Pokemon Red and Blue and Super Mario RPG. These are the two RPGs that I never touch. I almost beat Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. Didn't finish it, which is a great game. I think is that coming out again? I feel like maybe there was just rumors. I don't know.
Super Mario RPG was I think made by Square Enix.
It was.
It was like Nintendo and Square Enix, so that's why.
It sucks that they got it on the mini SNES, but not on SNES Online. So it seems like it's obviously some sort of licensing issue that they're having. But
that was my first RPG ever, and yeah, I have so much nostalgia for it.
But yeah, I haven't touched them since. I kind of got out of gaming for a while too after that. So. Who hasn't gone yet? Russ, you haven't gone. Oh.
Russ,
I'm waiting.
Go ahead.
Whoever wants to go.
All right.
Russ, go.
I already half went since Max mentioned Death Stranding and how much I hate it. I can understand why people like it, but I had such a hard time playing it. I think I got 10 hours into it, but that was just 10 hours of walking. And then I'd get really mad when I'd just walk, and then all of a sudden I'd be too heavy and just fall over and have to pick everything back up. It just was like a frustration simulator to me. I just did not like it at all.
Russ, I have one question.
What?
Where's the baby?
I should have brought it out. It's in the closet.
I was hoping you'd bring it out.
Keep it in the closet?
Yep.
Crazy.
Locked in there.
Yep. Never do escape.
It's like, don't remind me of this horrible game.
It's funny how similar your story is with Max. You bought the special edition with the baby. Like it seems like you were very stoked on it, and then
Disappointment. Ouch.
I think if it would have been a movie instead of a game, I would have liked it a lot more because I liked the story of it from what I saw. It's just the gameplay. I just couldn't bring myself to go through
really
it.
Slow.
Very. And I was able to play like Persona 5, which is like hours of talking.
That's what's fucking crazy.
It's the music that's inside the game, you know? At least there's like a lot of energy and music in Persona versus Death Stranding. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about what you like?
So I had a hard time with this one. Celeste was actually a really good answer, but the one that I thought of was Sonic Adventure 2. I feel like everybody just dumps on that game, and that's been like one of my top favorite games for a long time. I don't know if it's nostalgia that I like it so much.
Sorry to interrupt you. I thought that Sonic Adventure 2 was like this like universally beloved game because I loved it and I never really heard anything until like the last year. I feel like I keep seeing stuff where like people are like, yo, Sonic Adventure 2 is trash. Like, and everyone knows it. And I'm like, I never heard that in literally the last 20 years. And then I keep seeing it more and more lately, and I don't get it. But I haven't played it since.
That's exactly what I saw too. Like, I always thought people loved that game. That it was like one of the best rated Sonic games. But recently, I just saw how much everybody hated it, which doesn't make sense to me because I think it's a really good Sonic game.
Yeah, I do too. I love that game when it came. I love Sonic Adventure 1 too, and I know that has issues. Some of the levels are really like it pushes you into to finish it's more. I mean, it's one of those like first really like cinematic 3D games where it gives you the sense that you're playing it when it's really kind of controlling your way, but it's such a fun experience nonetheless. And it was the first to ever do that, which I think is kind of neat. No friendo. He's saying Sonic Adventure sucks. But
yeah. The Chow Garden feature was awesome.
Oh,
Sonic
and the VMU feature, you could take your chows out for walks and stuff. There's so many features. I'll save it for another. Dude, damn it. Reboot Man, don't use the channel points right now. We don't do that right now. Sorry, we're not sidetracking the podcast. The Dreamcast had so many cool features that they were like ahead of its time, and so I don't think people really like they were utilized as much as they could have been. But if you go back to it, it was so cool. Like, yeah, the chows, you could transfer them to the VMU, walk around, then you played mini games on the VMU, and you like get points or whatever. You'd plug it back in, and it would like give you bonuses and stuff like that. It was so cool. And one of the coolest things, sorry to sidetrack again, if you're playing like NFL 2K or 2K1, 2K2, you could pick your plays on the VMU when you're playing local multiplayer. And so one of the biggest issues with sports games back then was the screen would show everyone's both people's plays, and so you could privately pick your play, which was revolutionary, I will say, as a old school sports game fan. Sorry, Russ, go ahead.
That's a good point that you brought up too, though. I loved the VMU for Sonic Adventure 2. I had so much fun just walking around with the chows. I think if I remember, you can battle with them too.
Yeah, you could
put like the two VMUs together. Yeah. That was such a cool feature, and it's kind of disappointing that the Dreamcast never really caught on.
Yeah, I was all in on the Dreamcast, and I was there was fighting and racing. Thank you, Sarah. There was a racing game on the VMU that you could play tethered together. It was such a cool device.
Feel you guys, but with the Vita instead.
Yeah, no, it's very similar, like shortcomings with how it turned out with the Vita. I never had a Vita, but everything I've seen, like everyone loves their Vita. Keezus, what about you?
All right, I'll start with games I love that is somewhat accepted by the large majority, but also not. Is the Monster Hunter series, because if you can't get into Monster Hunter, people absolutely hate it. They're like, why do you sit down and kill the same thing for like 3 hours just to get one piece of armor? And I'm like, listen, it's okay. It's not for everybody.
Sure.
And then to counteract that, which, I don't know if people in the chat are going to hate this. I don't know if y'all on the panel are going to hate this. I cannot stand Souls games. Demon Souls, Dark Souls.
Yes, let's go.
I cannot stand them. I don't understand. Like, people don't understand how I can sit down and kill a monster for hours. I don't understand how you can die for 3 hours straight and be like, oh, I'm just going to run back to the beginning of the story. Like, huh? You're not making it anywhere. It's six at night. It's already gonna hit 12 a.m. What are you doing? You're still on the first boss, Chief. Like, come on.
Like Neo, when I told you I was playing Neo, you're like, no, I returned.
I played Neo. Played Neo, got to the first boss, died over and over and over, said nope, return that shit, and said I'm done. got Bloodborne for free because it was on PlayStation for free. Didn't even make it to the first boss. I said, why am I dying to some low ad? I am done. Deleted that, never played it again. I do
Fair
not
enough.
My favorite one.
I do not understand. It's okay. You can like yarn him and all that dark shit. I don't understand.
I haven't played a Souls game because I'm afraid of having the same reaction as you.
It is a tilting. It's not a waste. For those that like it, it's not a waste of time. But for me, it is a tilting waste of time. Now I play RPG, so I understand waste of time. But
It's funny because Monster Hunter, I actually like the gameplay of it. I wish my biggest gripe with it is I feel like once you hit the monster for 30 minutes, it should die. Like I don't care. Or I don't know. I've only played Monster Hunter Rise, and like I feel like my biggest gripe was like the first time I played it, we were fighting this monster, and I was like, and you see the little numbers pop off and everything, and I'm like, okay, we've been fighting this for 40 minutes. Are we doing something wrong? Or like and like the monster didn't look like it was like dying, and then it's just like poop dead, and like after like an hour, I'm like, oh okay, I guess we were doing something right. But then it's like that, but it just gets longer and longer. I'm like,
that's Monster Hunter.
Yeah, and so that's my biggest gripe. I'm like, I feel like there's not the like positive feedback coming back at you, like it like reacts and it's like, or it's like starts like, I know they like drool and limp a little bit, but it's like very minimal, and that's my biggest thing.
So I mean, the craziest thing is you came in to one of the most friendly Monster Hunters because they make quality of life changes as they revamp the series. The first Monster Hunter 2 that came to the US, that shit was hard as hell.
Yeah,
I remember I got halfway through it. I was like, I need a break for like 2 years. Then I went back and finally beat the story. But I was like, this is the hardest shit I ever played in my life. And that was like one of the first hard games I played back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
I also don't know if I should be cursing so much on this family.
It's okay, dude. Yeah, we're fine on the stream. I'm bleeping them all out for the audio version because I have set my podcast to clean. So
my fault.
No, you're fine.
My fault.
You're fine. I've already committed to it.
You had a lot of passion in it.
Yeah, I'd rather have the energy and the passion than everyone just be like, I don't like. So I feel it.
Really nailed
feel
that
it.
Which
voice.
is none of us, by the way.
And no one's doing that. That's why I love it. I'm like, go for it. Get angry. And get excited. Who wants to go next? I don't remember who hasn't gone.
I could go.
Go.
Let's see. A game that I do not like, but I feel like this is mixed though, because I feel like everyone feels the same way. Valorant. Everyone hates Valorant, but they also love Valorant. I don't love Valorant. I hate it completely. I'd play it if people invited me, right? Like, I'm down. Like, I'm usually pretty open with playing games. But I would never voluntarily open up the app or the software and then click Valorant, I want to play now. Like, never in my life. And the reason why is because I learned that when you shoot your first 2 or 3 shots, you have to readjust your aim. And I'm like, why do we need to readjust our aim when we're already aiming right at the head? Like, I swear to God, I aim at the head all the time, never a headshot, ever. So I could not stand Valorant. However, I would play it. I would play it when people invite me.
I played Valorant very early on in beta, and then literally when it left the beta, it became such a toxic. I've had racist things said to me in Valorant, so that's why I stopped playing Valorant and never went back. But after the beta, it just became the most toxic shit I've ever played.
It is
like,
so toxic.
Like, you'd be like, have you guys been in COD lobbies when it was on Xbox? No, Valorant became as toxic as COD lobbies in 2004.
Like,
I don't
you
know
can't
why,
learn the game. There's no way.
Valorant is a riot game,
It
just
is.
like League of Legends, where you can't necessarily talk to people outside of chat. You could still say horrible things in chat, and Valorant was no different, except they had team chat.
And you can't like walk into Valorant new and wanting to learn the game. Because the moment you hop into one game, people have high expectations of you. They don't care if it's your first time playing. They don't care if you've been playing for like 6 months, nothing. Like, they will hate you no matter what. Like, I've never gotten one game where the game was like wholesome and everyone just loved each other and everyone was nice to each other. Never. Ever.
It was like that in beta when everyone was new, but as soon as it left beta, if you're not a top fragging god, you have no business in that game.
Like, I just want to play the game. But yeah, that's it. In terms of games that I like, I have like 2 of them.
You only like 2 games?
Fortnite. Well, I mean, I like a whole bunch of games, but like,
I'm just kidding.
That most people that I like, that most people probably don't like, is Fortnite. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I first started playing Fortnite when it was like 2nd season, so way early, before this whole like tournament championship thing happened, and I would build like 3 walls and a set of stairs, and I felt like a goddess. Like, I swear to God, I was like, man, I'm pro. Like, this game's so easy. And then I think around like season 3 towards the end hit, that's when Fortnite started getting like super, super, super popular. And now, instead of me building like 3 walls and a set of stairs, I like everyone else is building like Eiffel Towers in less than like 2 seconds. And I just couldn't understand that. But I mean, I still loved it. I still played it until like season, I think chapter 2, which is season what, 7, 8, 9? I don't even know anymore.
That one time we played together was funny as hell, whereas me and you and Dula was one person. This one person started building a Taj Mahal and shit near the end of the game, and we're like, how can we not kill him? What is he doing? He's just building. I'm like, he's got to run out of supplies. Nope. He just kept going. I'm like, Nettie, I don't know if we can do this.
Yeah,
somehow he won.
We gotta push. He was like, I was pushing, and then Keezus was like shooting at all the walls, but every single wall he broke.
He just kept building. I was like, excuse me? Do you have the wood from the entire lobby? What is going on?
Seriously, like, he just never ran out. But I think another game is Kingdom Hearts. I actually really enjoy Kingdom Hearts, but I feel like many people don't like it just because there's Disney involved in it. And I feel like every, I guess, Disney game, they're like, oh, well, I feel like this game's like such a kid game. No one's gonna be playing this game. Like, why did they mix Disney and Final Fantasy? But like, I don't know. I've gotten confused with the storyline too, but I still thoroughly enjoyed the game. I like it, but I feel like a lot of people hate it.
I know Brittany likes it.
I do like it.
It was on Brittany's top franchises of all time episode.
Yes.
It is a top franchise.
Kingdom Hearts is great, yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is great.
I've only played
I feel like it's
a bit of each one.
a bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
as usual.
If you want to 1, be scared away by all of it, and 2, never understand it again, just play 3 by itself.
Yeah.
Nothing going in.
That's the one. That's the one I've.
It becomes like on the back. It's like on the back end now. Like, Disney's way on the back end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, it's not even really part of it anymore.
Yeah, I started playing, like, I was playing through it with my son because he saw something about it. He's like, yeah, I want to play that. And so we got it. And I think we got to the 2nd world or something. And he was just like, I'm kind of over it. And he moved on to something else, as usual. I have one that I just thought of that it's old school, but it's very contentious. I loved Sonic Spinball for the Genesis, and I know a lot of people hate that game with a passion, but I was obsessed with it because I like arcadey games like that. It's very, very, very hard, but it's a pinball. I mean, it's a pinball game mixed with the Sonic game, and so it's kind of weird. Has anyone played that game?
I haven't, but I want to.
So I
remember
have
it
on cartridge. I just thought about it. Yeah, it's basically like you run a Sonic, but then you get to a point where you turn into a pinball, but it's like you have to unlock all these different areas and you go to different areas. I never beat it, but I would play it for hours and hours and hours. Like, I didn't care how hard it was. It was just like enjoyable, like, as I said, like mindless arcadey game mixed with Sonic because I liked Sonic growing up. That's one game that I absolutely loved. That gets a lot of hate for the game that it is. The other games that I love, and this is weird, I really, so this doesn't pertain to modern. I mean, kind of, but not really. I really love sports games in general. Like, I like playing sports games, and I know there's a lot of like, it's a very like split community of like, people that play not that don't touch sports games, and then people that only play sports games and like Madden and Call of Duty. And I'm like, and I don't like being associated with that, but I really like sports games. Madden is garbage though. I like the old sports games when it wasn't the same thing every year. I'm thrilled that Madden sales are dropping exponentially every year, because I feel like it's gonna finally get the license out from under their thumb. I mean, although I think they still have it for another 4 years or something, but I don't know. That's a garbage game. I bought Madden 21 because it was like on sale for like $13 or something, and I played it once and deleted it because it's the exact same game as Madden 15 that I bought with my OG Xbox One, with the same, like, they can't figure out the physics of kicking a field goal. Like, the ball like does weird stuff into the net. Like, how is that's like the, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to rant about Madden, but it's garbage.
It's like, you guys have one job.
Yeah, it's like not understanding how football physics work. I know the whole point of a football is to like be like random bouncing and stuff, but like figure out how to show a ball kicking into a net without it like spring loading back to the players or something. Like, I've never seen that happen in a game. Every time I kick a field goal in Madden, it shoots it back at the players. Like, how is that a thing?
Ty, don't worry. That'll be the one thing they change for next year.
Yeah,
don't worry.
yeah, that'll be the one.
That'll be on the back too. We figured out how to kick a football.
Yeah. Anyway, I like the old sports games, Genesis, Dreamcast, even the Xbox, like like NFL, up to NFL 2K5, and then when EA bought the license, it all went. But like old like NFL Blitz games, NHL Hits, like the arcadey games, I like Mario Golf, all the Mario sports games. Like, I just like that type of game, and I know that they often get undervalued. Virtua Tennis is one of the best games ever made for the Dreamcast. Stuff like that. I know they don't get counted as real games, but there's a lot of quality gameplay in some of those games. Even Wii Bowling. I'll throw that in there.
Virtua Tennis is also one of the best games on the Vita. Fun fact.
Oh, do they have a version on the Vita?
I think it's 4. Virtua Tennis 4.
I haven't played any since 2.
I'll say Wii Sports the best sports game. Don't at me.
I agree.
Listen, I've been playing Mario Golf a lot, and it's super great.
Mario Golf, but although I'm kind of disappointed that I went back and watched. I used to play Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on the GameCube a lot. That game has so many more features than the current Mario Golf, which makes me mad. Like, you could when other people were playing, you could like send like little insults to them to like distract them, like stuff like that. Like, they got rid of that. Why'd you get rid of that? Especially when now that it's online. I don't know.
Because if we're being honest right now, Nintendo has been doing a lot of this like half-baked releases with their, because remember Mario Party, we didn't get online play with Mario Party, at least proper online play, for almost like a full year after the fact. So it's probably going to be something in the updates, but they were just like, we're gonna get this golf game out there. And I mean, I like it so far, but yes, I agree, the GameCube version still is superior.
Yeah, but I still like it. I have it. And
Nintendo and how Nintendo is nowadays could be a whole topic on itself.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. I am a fan of sports games for the gameplay. That's my hot take on that. And I already mentioned I enjoy games that don't have a story, which I know a lot of people don't like that. Has anyone not gone? Oh, hi, Brittany.
I didn't
I was-
go
I was
either.
using-
so
I was-
I'll go last.
Sally, you
Okay.
raised your hand for first, and
I
you're
know,
going to
it's
end up
fine.
going last.
I'm usually forgotten. It's fine.
What do you mean I message you?
That's for last. That's for last.
Exactly.
Okay, so as far as games I did not particularly like, there's no games that stand out to me as games that I really, really hated, but games that I didn't like that a lot of people seem to like is I didn't really enjoy Astral Chain all that much on Switch, which
Oh,
disappointed
I
me a
agree.
lot because I
too.
love Bayonetta and I love all of the Platinum like licensed games a ton, but Astral Chain just felt like there's like a good like the first 6 hours I'm like this is fun, and then the rest of it I'm just like this is boring, and the story is pretty
Yeah.
boring and the characters are really boring, and so I think it looks cool. I think it plays well for what it is. I think the co-op is really stupid. The other one I didn't really enjoy, and this one is a little biased because I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based RPGs and stuff. And I didn't play a whole lot of this, but when I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, it was easily the worst gaming experience I've had in the past 2 years. It was just a slog, an absolute slog.
Liz, did you say wow? Liz, that seems like a game that you
to
would
be
have.
fair,
Wait,
I need to give it another shot. I need to give it like a fair shot. But I played it on stream and I was like, dude, I have no idea what to talk about with this. This is so boring. There's nothing like to interact with. All the characters are just kind of there and existing. And I think the most exciting thing was there's cats walking around, and I was like, oh my god, cats! Whoa, cats! And so every time I'd walk around, that was the only thing I had commentary on was cats.
Everyone's so polite. I love it.
As for games that I liked that other people really didn't like, I'll go with like my biggest one that I think a lot of people genuinely dislike and hate, and probably for good reason, but I liked Codename Steam on the 3DS. If anybody like played that,
That was a good
but
game. That was a really good game.
I liked it. Everybody hated it because I think they were expecting Fire Emblem, and I think it was in like a similar vein, I would say, to like XCOM or Valkyrie Chronicles, kind of mixed with Fire Emblem. I thought the premise was really creative. I really liked its style. I really liked the marketing and everything behind it. I liked it a lot. I didn't beat it. That's why I was debating putting it on the list, but I figure I put Fire Emblem in games I don't like, so I'll put this one in games that I do like. But I really like Codename Steam. The other one is DMC Devil May Cry. Everybody blasted it because they hated New Dante, but I think the gameplay is up there. I think 5 is on top, and I think DMC Devil May Cry, as far as gameplay goes, is right underneath it for me. As far as Devil May Cry games go, it's the environments, the bosses, all of it I think was really, really good. Dante himself isn't the most likable, but he's also not the most dislikable protagonist.
Nice.
I 100% agree with that.
So those are my picks.
Sweet. Sally. Saving the best for last.
I didn't think about this as much as I think I should have. The first thing that popped into my head as something I loved is Zelda 2, which I know
That's a good
universally is
one.
the hated Zelda of all time, but I think I just like it for nostalgia purposes. It's the first Zelda that I played. And when I went back to play the first Zelda as a kid, I was like, this is so hard. I like this one. It looks more pretty and it's more 2D like Mario.
You like
So
the side scrolling?
Yeah, I much prefer the side scrolling. But now I'm more into the top down Zelda things, Zelda view.
Yeah.
I am not a big fan of the multiplayer things like Pokemon Unite. I can't get into that. There's no dodge
target.
button. How do you dodge? Like when you're attacking.
You play Cinderace and you run faint. That is your dodge button.
Or you play
hit and hope for
Talonflame,
the best.
fly up and leave.
The check button.
That is
Yeah, I
your
do
dodge
that
button.
too, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. That Dead by Daylight. Okay, I don't hate these games,
I was
but
like,
You don't like
decided
that?
it.
I thought you.
I'm listening, yes, I'm listening.
Nettie exits the podcast.
there's no depth to it. It's just like all the same thing. You just have to turn on generators, and then maybe it's because it's obviously because I suck at these games.
But you love Phasmophobia. You like Phasmophobia.
that got fun because we all dropped out of the voice chat, and that created
Oh,
a
so it
totally
made it
different.
Different
Yeah,
experience.
it was a different experience. I didn't
So
hear
she
you.
said-
I didn't have to talk to you guys.
She said if we
Yeah,
drop
that's
out
what
of
I'm saying.
DVD voice chat, just cut off
If you have to
DVD
hear
voice chat
Nettie.
and everyone run for each other.
As long as I don't have to listen to you guys, I'm fine.
Yeah.
The game's fun.
I think it just creates suspense because I think that's how Phasmophobia is supposed to be played. But then I didn't want to like throw you in and suffer, and I was like, okay, we'll just do Discord first, and then when we play Phasmophobia a second time, we'll play it the real way. And I
Yeah.
think that's probably the reason why you
So,
liked it.
You
the
left, and I was
suspense.
like, "Hello." Anyways, that was fun. I like hopping into Pokemon Unite just to play the battles, but I feel like I can't. You guys know all of the lingo and what to do, and I'm just like, where do I go? Same with Dead by Daylight. I think everybody's just so advanced in these things, but it's such a simple game. It's the same thing. I guess you got different maps and you could have different killers and whatnot, and you have all these perks and stuff, but man,
Sally, I'm realizing that we are the antithesis of gamers.
we are
You
the
hate
complete
multiplayer
opposite.
games.
Complete opposite.
It's all
I
good
tried
though.
to keep multiplayer games off my list because there'd be too many.
Don't get me started on Rocket League. I
Rocket
hate
League.
Rocket League.
Sorry.
my
Oh, that
God.
was my
Sally,
pick.
talk.
That was my pick. I love Rocket League. That's
Is that
I-
generally hated? I don't think it's hated.
I mean,
No, I think it's
Didn't
generally
say it
liked.
either.
yeah,
I think a lot of people like Rocket League. I'm not
You
a
know-
Rocket
I
League
can
fan.
certainly see
Do
a
you
lot
guys
of
know
people
the
hating Rocket League, though.
predecessor to Rocket League?
yeah, super whatever rocket powered.
Powered acrobatic rocket powered battle cars on the
Yes.
PS3 and
Yes.
Xbox 360.
I bought
Wow.
that because
The
I
name
had a
sounds ridiculous.
PS3 and I didn't have a PS4, and everyone I knew was playing Rocket League, so I bought Rocket Acrobatic Power, whatever it was called, on the PS3 to play it. And it wasn't the same. It was
No,
decent.
well, it's
but-
funny because I think Rocket League is actually just one game mode of that, and they just emphasized and
Yeah,
perfected
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then, but that game was like a mess upon launch and stuff. I don't think it sold well either.
Yeah,
Not with a title like that.
no. They're based out of San Diego.
What do you
so
mean?
that-
That's so
well, they
friendly to
they
say.
got bought by Epic before. Okay. We wrapped that, right? I don't want to leave anyone behind. We can keep going on it, but we still have a lot more to do. I'm gonna blaze through news right now because that went long. If you haven't watched the WATA Heritage Auctions manipulation video on YouTube, go watch it because it's fascinating and concerning and very alarming, amongst other things. Basically, WATA, the games creating company, Heritage Auctions, there's a lot of very, very suspicious coincidences and everything that, what's his name? Carl Jobst, the YouTuber, laid out through FTC. He looked up FTC filings and SEC filings and everything, and it's very, very interesting. It's a little too deep to go into this. I was going to talk about it tonight, but we don't have time for all of that. But if you have not looked it up, go look it up. I'll leave a link for that in the description. Horizon Forbidden West, Kenny, are you sad about the delay?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. It's
Although
February
it's not the
2020.
biggest deal because PS5, I don't have one.
Oh, is it exclusive?
Yeah, I believe it.
I
Yeah.
believe
Well,
so.
that's- it's not shared?
I thought it was both.
It's
I thought
on
it was cross.
PS4 also.
Yeah, it's cross.
Okay,
Cross-gen.
good. I don't
Well, then,
want
yay.
to buy a PS5 yet.
Yeah.
I'm even more bummed that
February.
it's delayed.
Yeah, February. Halo Infinite got a release date. It's a great day that Halo Infinite's getting released. Like Microsoft reached out to me. They're like, "Hey, we know it's your birthday, but is it okay if we also release Halo Infinite on December 8th?" So it's coming out December 8th. Also, there is a where am I going? A new. Let's skip forward through this. There's a new Xbox Series X limited edition console. It looks kind of
pretty.
pretty. kind of pretty.
I honestly
Looks
thought
very
it
pretty.
looked ugly, to be
Ooh.
Really?
honest. Because
The
if
stars?
I'm thinking of a Halo special edition, I would want it to be green. I don't know if that's anybody, but I feel like a green Xbox Series X would have been awesome for Halo. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're going. So do you see the new Elite controller?
I did see that. That did look cool. I
Yeah,
like that.
which is a very.
Oh,
Straight throwback.
Master Chief.
This.
Yeah, I was about to say they did a green one. I think
It's
it's
the same thing. It's the 360,
the-
the 360 special edition Halo 3.
I want to say they did a
Master
green one
Chief,
for the
yeah.
Xbox One as well.
Oh, did they?
I think so.
Yeah, the green and gold Halo 3 Xbox 360. It's a great throwback to that. So yeah, Halo. I'm in a Halo mood lately. What else do we got? Cloud gaming coming to Xbox. We got a lot of Xbox news because of Gamescom. Cloud gaming coming to Xbox consoles, which is cool because now basically all the Games Pass games you can just play instantly without having to wait an hour or two to download them. If you're like kind of on the fence about it, you can at least just like play it and check it out. So that's kind of a neat feature.
honestly, Xbox might be winning this year. PlayStation, PlayStation not doing too much.
There's not
to be
a lot
honest.
happening.
That's a
Somebody
whole
can buy a
debate.
PlayStation.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars.
I was saying it's hard to do anything when you can't get a PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But yeah, there's not a whole lot. I mean, but yeah, I mean, Xbox is finally getting some stuff out at the end of this year. And
It's not going to be eligible for the Game Awards this year since the date that they chose. Because they only go till the end of November of games that they allow for the game.
I would
of the year.
not be surprised if they change that. I've heard a lot of push for that last year because of Cyberpunk, which obviously people got quiet after. But
if that was eligible for Game of the Year, it would have flopped.
yeah.
I mean, it did.
I
flop.
mean,
it's like I
be
remember a lot
nominated.
of chatter before it came out. They're like, wait, why did they cut it off a month before the end of the year? Like,
Well, last year it wouldn't have beaten out The Last of Us 2 or Ghost of Tsushima.
no, yeah, it wouldn't have. It was before the just because of all the hype, people realizing that it wasn't going to be eligible. I remember seeing a lot of chatter about it, and then it got quiet in mid-December, essentially.
It'll be eligible next year, though.
Yeah,
we'll
see.
Halo.
I'm curious.
I feel like Cyberpunk's going to get nominated this year, and everyone's going to be upset about
think?
it. I'm calling it now.
Really?
Cyberpunk's going to get nominated. There's not much to get nominated. Let's be real.
Pokemon Snap Game of the Year.
Oh my
There
god.
really,
Wait, hold up,
much that has
Russ.
come out
Russ,
this
did you
year.
like the new Pokemon Snap or did you not like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it? Okay. I couldn't remember if I know you loved the original, and I wasn't sure if you liked the new one or didn't like it.
I didn't love it, but I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in that boat.
Same.
And the last piece of news that makes me feel very old is the SNES turned 30 this week.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Right there with you.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. 30 years old. It was
30 years.
August 31st, I believe. Or do I have
Do you
it?
think when the Super Nintendo stands up, its knees pop too?
Oh. I did a boxing class last night spontaneously, and I'm very, very tired and sore right now. It was like a cardio weight boxing hybrid thing, and I'm dead. And I slept for 10 hours last
I was
night.
going to tell him that Punch Out isn't an actual class. It's just a video game.
And look at Xbox.
He's playing Wii boxing.
Look at Xbox jumping in top of the replies.
Aw.
Oh, how sweet.
Um,
but where's PlayStation? Oh wait.
PlayStation isn't playing very nicely right now.
Staying off the radar.
Okay.
PlayStation's
the
ego's
last-
too high.
The last topic of the night before I jump in, I haven't seen if there's been any. I'll check if there's been any comments, but we're doing the nominations for next week's book club.
Yeah.
Oh, there are a bunch of comments. Oh no, there's two. Reboot Man, we're only doing one per person. So sorry, I'm only
Oh,
gonna
it is
I'm only gonna
one.
pick
Okay.
your first one. Maybe we'll say I'll reply to
Reboot
them.
Man asked, and I was like, I don't know if we're doing.
Oh, I missed
maybe. Just throw 'em in there.
But we're doing nominations. So first off is Russ. What's your nomination for the book club next month?
Bioshock.
That's such a good game.
Why Bioshock?
Mhm. Because it's a good game. Everybody should play it.
Everyone should play it. It's a good game.
Seriously though, I tried to play it once when it was first out on the Xbox, and I was actually horrified. Like, I could not play it without like moving 3 steps. I'd stop because I'd just get scared. But when I actually made myself play it, I love the story of it. The environment's really cool. The gameplay's fun. It's just all around a really good game.
Nice.
And it's available on like everything. So.
Yeah, I think I have it on like three different consoles or something. I don't know. I keep getting like I think I have it on PS3 and 360. Oh, I got it on Switch too. I forgot about
When
that.
did it come out?
I was just about to ask. I was like, Ty, did you get it on Switch?
I did.
It's on Switch too?
Somewhere. Yeah, the remastered collection. All 3.
Is all 3 of them on one cart, or are they downloaded as well?
They're all on one. Or
oh, nice.
Nah,
no,
it's
they're
like
downloaded, but it's
of the game.
it's the 2 and 3 are downloaded, but it's all authenticated through the cart.
Okay.
So like you put the card in and it shows all like it'll download the other 2. It's not like stupid
Borderlands
where it only has one game on the cart and then it gives you codes.
Or what is it? Resident Evil also did that, I think.
Yeah, that's a horrible practice to do. Okay, so Bioshock is game number 1. We have 12 nominations. So I'm gonna all of you that did everyone here nominate a game? I think so.
Yep.
Yes.
No, I forgot to because I didn't know what to pick.
Okay. No worries.
Say Pokemon Unite.
I'm not nominated. I don't wish that game upon anybody. Everyone always comes to my chat and they're like, "This game looks cool. Should we play it?" I immediately just go, "No, stay away." And everyone I'm playing with is like, "What do you mean? It's a fun game. You should play it." I'm like, "Listen, if you want your life to be ruined, just play it. But otherwise, stay away."
Dude, I was literally having anxiety. Like, I opened up the game with Sally, and I was like, I just feel my heart beating faster and faster. Like, I just...
Yeah, I
can't
didn't know that was
handle
gonna
it.
happen. I felt bad asking.
I play it. I'm very open to playing any game. It's just that some games I'm like, well, at least I have someone to play with. I'm not by myself.
Just a reminder too, next week is our Donkey Kong Country episode for the book club where we're all talking about our experiences with Donkey Kong Country, and we are at the end of it we're spinning the wheel through all these games of what's going to be next month. So I'm just announcing the nominations tonight because everyone got all their nominations in except for Keezus. Max, what's your nomination?
So I was looking at my Switch backlog category, and I'm surprised I picked this one myself, to be honest. But I picked The Elder Scrolls Skyrim as a nomination.
I was gonna troll Ty with that and put it on there, but I was like, I can't. That's a single player game as single player games come.
I have Skyrim on several platforms just because I would buy lots, and yeah, I kind of hope you don't win, Max. Not gonna lie.
You should have let me put Spider-Man Web of Shadows. This is payback.
Yeah, we implemented a rule where you can't nominate the same game.
Crap rule.
the same game back-to-back months. You have to wait at least 1 month to nominate.
Nominate Xenoblade Chronicles and watch Ty try to get through that.
I didn't make it through Super Metroid. I'm not any RPG that gets any like 40-hour, 50, 80 to 50-hour RPG. I'm not making it through.
Good thing there's 16 Final Fantasy, so I can nominate.
One at a time.
Oh, I don't remember who nominated this. Hold up. Look.
You can't see the name?
No, I can. I'm on the wrong form. Sorry, just a second. I want to make sure I don't ruin it. Who? Oh, Kenny, you nominated this.
I had a feeling. I was sitting.
Oh
I was sitting there,
yes,
he's
I was
gonna
like,
say
wait,
me.
who nominated this? Wait, okay. Go ahead, Kenny. What is your nomination?
My nomination actually may be up your alley because it only took me about 13, 14 hours to beat. Axiom Verge.
Ooh.
Who just
it
said
is-
that they didn't like it?
Hey.
Who?
Someone just said that they didn't like it, right?
No,
I
I've
said
never
ooh.
heard of it.
Oh,
Wait,
It's like Metroid.
Brittany. No, Brittany just said that you did. Wait, who said?
what? No, I didn't say I didn't like
Who
it.
said they
I've never
didn't like
played
it?
I
Or am
think
I
you may
mixing
be
up with
hearing
something
that.
else?
You're hearing things, Ty.
Oh my
I think
god.
that boxing pass got
No,
too much
I-
into you.
So yeah, Axiom Verge, really good Metroidvania style sci-fi adventure game, available on I think pretty much all platforms, PC, Mac, but then also Switch, Xbox, Wii. It's even on PlayStation Vita apparently. And it's just really solid, fun game with a mysterious like alien overtone.
Okay, who was talking? Sorry, great game. Like I'm excited. I hope you. I hope
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks cool. It looks really cool.
You want to know who hated it?
Who? No, maybe I'm mixing up with another game that has like 2 words. It starts with A. Who said when they were talking about games they didn't like? I put in the chat because I thought they said Axiom
Astral
Verge.
Chain, yeah.
Astral
Chain.
Chain.
Yeah.
Sorry,
There you go.
I
Filter
always
dog
I
it up
know they're
there.
2 very different games, but those 2
Very
like
different.
I know, but Axiom Verge and Astral Chain I mix up every single time. That's why I said in the chat.
Axiom Verge, Axiom Verge is really expensive on the Vita.
Oh.
I know if you're able to play it on PC, if it gets picked, it's really inexpensive on
Yeah.
Humble Store right now.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll probably get it somewhere else. On Vita, I think it's a limited run game. That's why.
Oh yeah. I bet you could find it. Yeah. I think most games have PC. Most games nominated have PC versions that are probably the cheapest, or they're free. What do we have next? This is Liz. What's your pick?
Crash Bandicoot 4.
Oh
that the
my
newest one?
God.
Yeah, that's the one that just came out.
Oof.
I almost put that on there.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never played a Crash game.
I played
Yeah.
one a long time
I
ago.
played Crash 1 and then like rage quitted it and
Yeah, that's a rage game.
and
That's
never
a
played it
Wow.
again.
Look at Sierra. Kenny, what?
Oops, my bad.
Okay, so it's available like on every platform right now, and it's not too expensive. I like verified everyone's picks that they're not like crazy.
I think one time I saw it like in a bundle with the first couple games too, but I don't know if it's on sale right now.
Yeah. So nomination Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Let's see what else we have. This is God, I keep forgetting it. What everyone freaking nominated. Brittany, this is your game.
Yeah. Night in the Woods.
Trying to find it. There we go. Okay, explain this game.
So the Night in the Woods it's a short story game, but I think it's around 6 to 8 hours. But it's very similar to Life is Strange, where it plays out like a very typical, instead of a high school setting, it's more of like an early like adulthood setting, and like some supernatural things happen, but it's a bunch of very like down to earth characters, and they're in kind of this like little small town setting where everybody kind of knows each other, and a bunch of like kind of mysterious things happen. I don't want to go too much into it without spoilers, but I liked it quite a bit. One of my good friends suggested it to me, and I think you guys would like it.
Nice. I like all the indie games that we're getting this round.
I chose it too because it's short, really quick and easy to beat.
Nice. Next is Nettie. What's your game?
Octodad, the dadliest catch.
No. Wait. Did you change?
Wait, what? Oh, Rhythm Doctor. Shoot, that was my next one. Well, spoiler alert.
Right.
Wait, what?
Jeez.
You submitted
It's
Rhythm
Rhythm
Doctor, right?
Yeah, I think it was the
She,
baby too because I would
she
put
put
a
it one for
in
next
every single
month.
time. That's for
Next
next month.
Oh my god.
I like putting in like very difficult and also very meme-like games. If you haven't noticed, I put Spelunky last month, and then
Yes.
this month I'm putting Rhythm Doctor just because I actually beat it too. But it's a really good rhythm game.
Is it on Switch?
It's on. No, it's coming up on Switch.
It's coming
It's
out
not
soon.
out yet,
I like
but it's
rhythm
on
games.
Steam for sure.
I'm not beating it.
That's cute.
I'm trash at rhythm games.
I love rhythm games.
So yeah, Rhythm Doctor, and then, oops, let me pause this so I'm not streaming like 17 things. Sally.
Yes. I did Pikmin 3. I thought
I
it
was
was
right.
you guessed it.
Really, you got
I
it?
did. I did.
I thought that was kind of obscure. Like, so sorry. In the Discord, we were giving hints through GIFs of what our picks were, and Sally, I would never have guessed Pikmin 3 from yours. I
all had the little things.
yeah.
Anyways, I thought it's a cute game. It's a different style of game to play, so I thought it would be cool. I'm not sure who's played
Okay.
this.
I played the
I've never
first
played
one.
a Pikmin, so I'd be pretty excited to
I
play
never-
it.
I never
think we
played it.
may
Played
have
three.
it.
I have it sealed.
I played 1 and
Pikmin 3
2.
Deluxe. Full game. Awesome game.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
I have it on Wii U. I'm looking at my Switch collection. Like, where is it?
I was like, I think may have it there.
Yeah.
If not,
Wii-
maybe.
Wii
I don't think
U.
I have it on the Wii U. I didn't get it on the Wii U.
Yeah, I have it on Switch and Wii U by default. Because never mind. Wait, so yeah, okay. It's available on Wii U and Switch. Okay.
It should be pretty.
That's everyone,
on Wii
right?
U, too.
Did I miss anyone?
I think Toaster Dog in chat said he had a pick.
Yes, so I'm
Wow.
about to read through all the picks for people that aren't here. So
Oh, okay.
Meander, a frequent almost guest of the podcast, he picked Link's Awakening, and he
Good pick. Haven't played it.
Older new.
so both either. So
New.
so
It's gonna be new that gets picked.
so I'm playing the new, but he specified that it could be on any console that it was released on. So original Game Boy, I think the GBA, Switch,
Super Nintendo, right? Or
not
I'm
without
thinking of the different one.
Yeah, not without the GBA player. Oh no, yeah.
I'm mixing up my
the
Zeldas.
Super
My
Game
bad.
Boy. Yeah, it was a Game Boy original. Next is okay. This is Luke's. I have a pick. I'm doing it last. Luke's, which is Doki Doki Literature Club.
Let's
Which-
go!
which-
Let's go!
Okay.
That was gonna be my next nomination. That was gonna be my next nomination. If not.
Oh my God. Do I?
Y'all want to talk
I
about a
played it.
game? That is a game.
It's free. It's free.
I'm
and it's
so yeah.
fantastic.
It's free, which is good. I'm also very intrigued and concerned by the disclaimer when I went to the trailer. Is this game is not suitable for children or those who are
Wait,
easily disturbed?
Wait. If you
Yup.
haven't seen anything, don't
Wait.
look.
Okay.
Yeah, don't look
I
that
thought
up.
it was
Don't look it
like-
up.
Is
Okay.
it
All
not
right.
just like a dating game? Is that?
I don't
It's
know.
absolutely a dating game.
It's absolutely 1,000% a dating
Why,
game.
why are we all getting excited for this?
Because it is a top-tier dating game. It is the best dating game. Besides I Love You, Colonel Sanders, it is the best dating
Yes,
game.
I love you, Colonel Sanders. That's the next nomination.
Oh
Wait,
man.
who's played it? I want to know who's played it.
I
just
played it like 3
like
times.
months ago.
But I
I want
also
to
don't know
get the
when the
physical
plus,
one.
when
I
is
hope
the
it gets
physical
fixed.
plus coming out?
I think it's already out. I need an excuse
Yeah.
to buy it. This is my excuse to buy it.
The digital one I think is out, but the physical
The
one
physical's
won't
not
come
out,
until,
right?
like
Oh,
it's not coming
man.
out till like a few months. I think. Let me
Is it
see.
You
November?
really
that it
riled them up
drops?
with that nomination.
I know. Me and
Good
Liz
pick.
talked about the physical, so we were like,
I'm
Okay.
excited because it what's got extra content and stuff too, doesn't it?
yeah,
Oh God, what extra content is there?
it's
Sep-
it's DLC stuff. You don't really have to play it.
September
Oh,
for
comes out-
Switch.
Yeah,
it looks
September
like.
21.
Oh
Don't know if
my
they're gonna
God.
add a whole
Wow.
new girl.
All right.
A
So
whole new girl? As if there's not enough girls in there?
There's never
No,
enough girls
that was
in
just
it.
my guess. That's what they did with Persona 5. That's what they did with Persona 5. That's just my guess.
I kind of want that to win. I don't
I
understand. why
know.
the
I'm
Dodgers got,
very.
like,
I'm
super-
just out of
Yeah,
pure
I want
curiosity.
that
I'm.
to win.
We're gonna see Doki Doki
Yeah.
this week
Ne-
on
I
Time
better.
stream.
I will
bet.
watch live streams of everyone playing Dokkan.
Ew.
Is it one of the band? Is it a band game?
No,
No,
It's not.
Okay.
It's not banned, but it's not.
It's not
but
general
it's
jousting.
amazing.
you may want to flag
No, it's
your
not
stream
general.
mature
Oh,
if you
okay.
if you stream it.
Why does it have to be mature? Why is?
Because it's
It's a really good
mature,
dating
Look,
game.
It's a mature
really
dating
good.
You
sim.
just have to play it.
No spoilers.
No,
All
I am
right,
so
man.
confused.
Okay.
There's a
Should
lot of
be.
dating
If
sims
you've
that are
never
really
seen it or
mature.
played it.
What? It's coming out. Toaster says it's coming out the end of September.
End of September for
physical.
Switch.
I
Physical.
can't wait.
Okay. Well, I'm very.
That's gonna be the most peak
very
physical game I
intrigued.
ever got. But
All right. Next is Beach Pizza Gaming. His pick is Life is Strange, the original in
Oh, good game.
that'll
uh,
inspire me to play it.
available on multiple platforms. Very, very, very good game. I haven't beat the first one, but I played a lot of it.
Same. Yeah.
Um,
I'm halfway too.
A lot of these games, if they get picked, I'll be like, okay, now I actually have a reason.
Have to
Yeah,
beat
exactly.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
That's
You
the reason
get
for
picked. I'll
book
have
club.
a replay.
So yeah, that's available on like everything. And then there's the remaster's not coming out till next year. It got pushed. The sequel's coming out in October, I think. Next up is, I think this is Toaster Dog's pick. Let me just double check. Yeah, Toaster Dog's pick. This is To the Moon, which I know nothing
I
about.
saw that.
Has
I don't know
anyone?
about it either.
It has really good ratings. I don't
played
know
it.
what's
It's like
good.
it's an indie RPG, like with like the RPG Maker style. Actually, it's not like an RPG. It's kind of like an adventure. You kind of explore and stuff. But
Oh, here I have his.
You place it-
whoop.
Oh, yeah, this looks like Liz's style again.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's like an,
That's it.
Hold on, I'm gonna
it's an
read.
emotional story that you play through. There's no battles or anything. It's
You
Okay.
sold me emotional. If I cry during it, it's a good game.
So he said it's
you're probably gonna cry.
so.
I heard that a lot of people cried.
Yeah, so Chris said it's a short, emotional, and awesome visual novel disguised as as a JRPG. It's basically available on every platform, including consoles, PC, and mobile, and approximately costs $10. So that's why.
Oh
he
no, I got a
nominated
limited release too. Stop limited run stop.
it. That's a nomination, and then okay, that's all of the panel nominations, and so my nomination is Crypt of the Necrodancer, or whatever you want to play it on.
man.
Hey, I need an
Um,
excuse to buy that one too.
It like
I
I bought
trying
it.
to tilt me.
I bought it on Switch for $3.99. It's always on sale, but you can also play it on Steam. It's on like everything I think right now. I love this game, but I keep quitting it because it's a little bit hard. But the music is amazing. It's cheap. It's fun. It's on sale right now. Hopefully, I'll double check. Hopefully, it'll be on sale by next week if it gets picked. But this is my pick.
Oh yeah, can we play the Zelda version?
I was hoping he would have said this Zelda
So
version.
yeah, the Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah.
I picked this. I was gonna go with Cadence of Hyrule because I don't have it, but I was like, I feel bad about going with Cadence of Hyrule without going with Crypt of the Necrodancer, especially because it's so much cheaper and it's like the same gameplay, but and the music is really really good. You need to experience the music, even though like the music of Cadence of Hyrule is also awesome. And so yeah, that's my pick. Let's real quick before we end. Oh, we're late. Sorry, we keep going over the last couple episodes. We're doing quick.
It's a podcast.
I know, man.
Most of
Yeah,
us
just
have
say
been a part of the
dokie.
podcast now, so we understand.
Okay, so we have Rebit Man, dude, you submitted 4 questions. Oh no, we're not doing that one. We're doing your last
Now I gotta
one.
know.
Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, what's your biggest rage moment in a game over a small thing?
Oh, man, do I have many to name?
Me too.
He probably has the most rage moments.
Real quick,
Um,
go for it.
Spelunky.
I knew it. Too easy.
Katana Zero.
I walked out of the room. I threw my controller, walked out the room, opened the door, shut it, and I kicked the trash can. And then Rolly was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I died, and I was at the final boss."
Oh my gosh.
I remember the clip. You just walked out. It was
I remember too.
heartbreaking.
I'm so glad you nominated that last month and not this month.
Now I gotta play it.
no,
Yes,
you
Buy it
yes.
out on Switch.
no, you don't.
Do it, yes.
I'm very curious.
Have you seen the video, Sally, of the compilation of us raging
Yeah.
at Monkey?
No.
Like first time reactions because I had.
Oh, we
like, a
gotta
whole
send
group
Sally
of-
the video.
Yeah.
All you guys together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was going around giving people Splunky to play.
And then, not to mention tricking all of us as we were playing. Like at one point, first time playing the game, right? And I run
No,
into this
don't
one room,
ruin
and
it,
there's like,
Kitty. Kitty, no.
you're right.
don't do it.
I won't. But she fooled me, and I was like,
She fooled me too.
that was awful.
What you're
I
saying
won't ruin
was
it. I remember now. I won't
she
ruin
took
it.
clips from our different streams and put it together to make a video.
Okay.
Don't send
wow.
Sally the video. She'll figure it out.
You wanna know something really? You
Yeah.
wanna know something really bad is I suggested Spelunky to play for my 6-year-old, and he was like, "Nope, don't like this."
Oh god.
That's a smart 6-year-old.
Who else has a quick? Let's just go around real quick because I have one more comment and then we're gonna wrap. Any rage moments?
Everybody around me can vouch that I am not a rage gamer.
He doesn't rage.
He does make noises, but he doesn't rage.
Yeah. He
Then he
a
got me to
skull.
yell at a pillow once, and it was over Spelunky, but that's as close as it's ever
Yeah,
gotten.
Kenny, I'm the same way. I only like I get excited. I don't get angry, really.
Mhm.
Not until he touched Spelunky.
Yeah, I'm not. We'll see.
Mhm, mhm.
Pokemon Unite for me.
Oh yeah, I heard it today, and I was like, "It's okay, Liz."
Wait.
No, fucking Pico Park for Liz, but
Pico Park,
You're
yeah.
right, you're right.
Nailed it.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
for me, I think the only game that actually made me delete a game would be DBD. But that's because queues. I'm ranked 20. They put me against a red rank. I'm like, huh? So this man is just chasing me around the map, kills me in 2 minutes. I'm like, I'm done. I'm
Oh,
done.
you might have gotten it when they were testing out the ranking system because they're changing it to more like MMR ranking now.
Oh no, I've gotten it way before that. This
Way
is like
before, okay.
this was like maybe 2 months into playing DBD. I was like, I'm done. I can't play this. Deleted it, left for a few. I was like, all right,
Came
I'm
back.
back. I'm back.
For me, it was Super Ghosts and Goblins. I have never
Ooh,
felt
that's hard.
so much rage in my life until I played that
Classic.
game.
I'm not touching it.
I actually did throw the controller once. I've never done that before. I've never felt so much rage towards a video game. It took me 4 hours to beat the first level. It was all captured on live stream. There's so many memes from that live stream. And I will never play that game ever again because that was brutal. I felt like I beat the game just for beating the first level. So yeah, I hate that game.
Makes sense.
Who else? Who else hasn't answered?
Mine is a weird one, Super Mario Odyssey.
What?
But just when you had those timed levels where you have to collect, not Odyssey, sorry, Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
had to
was
collect
like,
the
you raised
crystals.
Odyssey? That cute game?
That adorable, sweet,
Galaxy
beautiful.
is also a cute game, but there were these levels where you had to collect the purple coins, and they give you a minute to collect it. And I remember,
Yes.
you'd run out of time, and I had a tendency to every time I lost, I kept hitting my legs like this to a point where the next day I remember seeing all black and blue on my legs, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh my
no.
god, was that
Bruised
from the
yourself?
game?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, an
Not
unexpected
to
rage.
mention Galaxy controls were rough.
Oh yeah.
Who else?
So I have two. The first one was when I played Overwatch. I was using my dad's PS4 and controller because I did not have a PS4 of my own, and I accidentally broke his controller while I was jamming on the R2 as Torbjorn to trying to, because it was back when you could, if you jam the button, you could hammer faster as Torbjorn before they just changed it to have a set speed. And so I broke it, and I was like, oh. So I put his controller back in the drawer, and he came home to play. And he didn't. I'd never fessed up to breaking the controller because I had forgotten about it.
Yes.
So he went out. He bought a new controller. The other one was that I played Undertale and I got really, really hardcore stuck on Muffet for whatever reason, and I wasn't like audibly or like visibly super angry until I got off stream. But it took me like 6 hours to beat the one boss in Undertale on a pacifist run. And
Pacifist.
yeah, I was so bad, and I got to the next stream. So it took one full stream, then the next almost full stream, and when I beat it, everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's fake. She didn't beat it. No, there's no way."
My first actual run of Undertale was a pacifist run on stream. And like, lucky I had people in chat to help me because the undying part, I was like, how am I supposed to get through this without hitting her? They're like, you're just supposed to keep running away. I was like, oh, so I'm just supposed to run. She catches me, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I would have been here for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russ, I think you're the only one who hasn't answered.
Generally, I don't get mad when I play games. The only time I can think of that I got mad was in Bloodborne. It was the third boss, second boss.
That's your issue right there. It was Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
The boss gas coin, and it should be a not that hard boss. Once I figured out how to parry, it was easier, but I tried that boss probably for like 5 hours. And then I think I broke a controller on it. I threw it, and then that controller never worked again. But that's the only time I think I raged from a game.
Yeah, I don't rage. I opt to not play hard single player ragey. I mean, I'll get mad at some multiplayer games, but not enough to like rage quit. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not a very angry person, so
I can
or
still hear-
impulsive.
I can still hear Muffet's theme in my head right now.
The last that was submitted by Rebate Man. He said that his answer was not realizing it was midday for an event in time in My Sims DS, which I've never played My Sims.
I didn't know.
Played Sims Pets 2 on DS.
Seems like it was like a day of like time of day type of game. Marcus, Skake and Bacon Media, he submitted a comment. Wow, look at all the peoples. Anyway, I hope you all are doing amazing and playing some great games. He's still waiting on my analog DAC. Cough 32x on Mega SG. Cough. Take care. Bye for now. Marcus submitted a donation last episode also, so thanks again for that. That is it. So next week we're doing Donkey Kong Country. We'll probably have another big panel because I think a lot of us are playing. A lot of people that aren't here tonight have been playing extensively, and so that's going to be a fun episode. So be there September 2nd, next Thursday, same time, same place. We'll be announcing the next month's book club from all the nominations this week, or that we submitted tonight. And then what else? I feel like I had other things to talk about before we wrap. Be sure to follow everyone on the panel. Thank you guys for being here. This is our record episode length. Usually we're like an hour 10, hour 15, but we are knocking on hour 45 right now.
I feel like every time I'm on here, it always goes longer.
Yeah, I think it's I feel like the last episode of the month, usually we get the most people, and so Brittany, I know you're always on at that time, and
First.
but thank you all for hanging out live. Thank you for watching or listening after the fact. Yeah, tune in next week. Follow all the panelists. Follow me. Thank you. Bye, guys. You guys, we're out. Adios.
Bye.